We back. I gotta change the story, bro. I can't really change it. I can only just add another one. But like, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry. I'm sorry for playing that. I just need to do the team. But let's edit the let's change it. Let's make a new story. Old stream died. Click new link. Okay. Oh yeah. Then I'm going to. Do I delete the first one? I think I should delete the first one so that it makes it people is like home stream died. Click new link, and then people that don't see the first one will be like, "What's going on?" That makes sense. I like that. I like that. But I like that vibe. Wait, wait, wait. Yes. So it's like old stream died. Click new link, and then it's like, what? We're getting engagement farming. We engagement farming, brothers. Okay, people. Now let's get on to the actual predicament. So today we're doing some mathematics, some calculus. That's what I'm calling about. Bro. And the way that we're gonna do so is very intricate and very enumerable. I think what I need to do is actually just use a new web file because my web file is just too big. This one is just too big. Like it literally crashed because of me. Like this is destroying. There's too much data for it to register. So I'm going to make a new Word file because it's just like, nah, we can't handle this no more. We can't handle this no more. So I'm gonna close it and do that real quick. You know what I mean? So we're going to open a new um new file, new document. And we're going to use that instead of my large giant one because that seems to be not good for my screen life. My stream life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You understand it, brothers. You understand it. You understand it, brothers. Scam. I think that was the problem. That was our big problem. I think our thing was being like, we can't deal with it. It's just not possible. We can't deal with holding 40 pages of work. Let me see how big that file is. Like, how big is that file? I don't know how big the file is because I'll have to check some weird way. But like, when I find that out, I will let you know. But like, people, right now, I need you to subscribe right now and subscribe in the chat and subscribe to Damie's Views real quick, to Damie Sabanjo, also known as Damie's Views. You know what I mean? And also like, are you guys enjoying the Cardi album? I really liked it. I liked the Cardi album, and my thing is it's glitching again, and is being like, why is it glitching? I don't know. But today, come on, let's go. Me and you and Zabumafu. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm saying too many things, bro. Let's go. Okay. Boom, boom. And let's go into assignment 8. Then go to problem 6. And we are already in series. But Well, I don't understand series as is. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how to use series as is. You know what I mean? Stop saying you know what I mean. It doesn't make sense. I get you. Let's get the textbook out. Let's get the textbook out. Where are you, textbook? Where are you, textbook? I don't know where it is. Where did it go? Where did my textbook go? I have so many files, and I know that these files are not. None of these files are very incriminating, at least. Not very, you know. They're like slightly incriminating, maybe, but like not very. So I'm going to still I'm going to switch it to the cam because it's just smarter that way. And also, you people will be like, "Oh, you scrolled past it, you brother, you son of a brother." He is. I am a son of a brother, but not son of my brother because that doesn't make sense. But I am a son of a brother because my father has brothers. That's just how it is, you know. Because my father has brothers. It makes no. My father is a brother. Yes, he also has a brother, but he is a brother, so that's why he's a. I'm a son of a brother. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let's open this. Then we're going to go over here, go over to this, and also let's check if the stream is living. Why? Because we just have to. Let's check if the stream is living. You know, Cocaine Nose is such a. It's a that's the funny thing about the Cardi album is like, what do you mean your favorite song is Cocaine Nose, bro? It's our second favorite song, you know. No, I put the wrong link. All I do is win. No, I put the wrong stream link, bruh. That's wild. What the hell? Okay, forget it. I put the wrong link, brothers. What a shame. What a shame, brothers. I'll figure it out. Let me see if I can. So annoying. We'll do it one more time. Delete the story. Let's make it one. It's like I look schizophrenic. It's like put wrong link. Wrong link. Let me put the like, the emoji where it's like, come on. And then I have link. Then we're going to grab this one, paste it, and I think this is the right one. Yes, it is. Let's go. So done. Put the wrong link. Click this one. This one. Please. And then we're going to make it like it's been a while. Been a while. I'm a bit rusty. Am a bit rusty. Okay, let's go. We got it. We figured it out. I should have put music, but I didn't put music. But like now we have it. We have it set up. We have it set up. It's going to the right link, and then I can show you the link. See, it's showing you this the same screen, and we chilling. We vibing, brothers. Let's go. Figured it out. Figured it out. I should have put music, but yes. Let's go. Let's continue on with our lives as valuable citizens of this republic. So let's look at series. Is a series. I don't like the word series. Like it just doesn't make sense. Because like Siri, no. Because what's like a Siri? No. Because I think it's because of the word Siri, the assistant. So like I can't say a singular Siri. Is it a singular Siri or a series? So there's a series. So there is no Siri. There's only Siri. But there's series. There's multiple series. Series. What? What? So is it like series? Series? I'm saying this too much. It's not. It's breaking my brain. Like, what is a series? Like, is it what? Lord help me. So like, we gotta figure out infinite series and not infinite series. Infinite series is series. No, I don't know what I'm saying. But today, what we need to figure out is figure out how to answer this question here, which is xn over 3n, and that's the problem that is is proposed to us right now. And the way that I'm gonna solve that is by looking through this work. But the thing is I don't have a specific answer that is exactly that question. But what I have to realize is that real eyes I gotta realize that real eyes tell real lies. No, it's real eyes realize that real lies come from real eyes. No. Let's check that real quick. Real eyes, real lies. Yes, real eyes realize real lies. It's like, what does this even mean? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But it's like, wait, oh, okay, because it's like real eyes realize real lies. Because like real eyes realize real. It's a weird saying that like makes sense when you think about it, but like it doesn't make sense because you have to explain it with the same words, unless you want to be more cool and be like perception from real brothers. Perception, real brothers realize, understand, and can decipher true deception. And it's like, what does that mean? It's like what it in ascension, in essence, real lies. Okay, that's not a math, bro. That's not math. Okay, I'm tripping, bro. So what we're looking at here is that we have xn, we have 3n, and interestingly, we don't know what x is, we don't know what the thing is, and I don't know what to answer this question as. So like I could ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek. DeepSeek doesn't really work on this browser for some reason. And then I could look at here and try to find an answer, but like it's just not showing up. And the reason why is because it's, I guess, it's too easy a question, or is it just not the kind of question that they want? Whoa, look at that one. That one's kind of similar, but it's not the same because this is like divergent thing, and it's like we'll find the terms and then see how it starts and then show how it diverges with. Yeah, so that's why it's different. It's like it's not the same. So like if we go over here, the strategy of the predicament is kind of weird. I don't know what it means. What I'm trying to do, it doesn't make sense. What are series, bro? What are they? This is what people were saying that Calc 2 is weird because it doesn't make sense. I want to figure out what Calc 2 does, but it's not figuring it out. Let's check notes. Let's check my notes. The notes for tomorrow. The notes that I'll get tomorrow and see if I can figure it out from there. Maybe they can teach me. Maybe they can teach me somehow. What? Why is it so empty? Okay, what's an infinite series? We got geometric and we have telescoping. Geometric is the ones that you have like AR and -1. And then you have the R and it just keeps going up. And then the A, you multiply it with the A. And it just makes sense that way. And when it's geometric, you have to actually be able to divide it in such a way that you can do the thing that A2 is divided by A1 equals to R. So like the N plus 1 divided by AN equals to R somehow, some way. But so it means that the ratio of consecutive terms must be R. And then R is the common ratio of the geometric whatever nonsense. So for this particular segment, what we must endeavor to realize with our real eyes is that no real lies. What is going on? Like, what am I supposed to abstract? Am I supposed to abstract the 1 over 4n? Or, because, like, right here it's saying that the common ratio is 1 over 4. So the series is geometric. But how do I know that? How do I know that? It doesn't make sense, people. Why can't I figure it out? What is going on? We have videos. Why can't I click? I can't click the video. Guys, I can't click the video. Come on. Come on, man. That's too easy. Why? Let's see if I can figure out. Let's see if there's none done. Lord have mercy on my soul. Because like this makes sense. These ones are interesting because in the sense that like I can figure it out by um things like that, right? Because like partial sums and then you have like this, but like what I'm trying to figure out is just the sense that like life is life, life is Roblox, and that's in that weird sense. I'm tripping, brother. I'm tripping. I'm tripping for your entertainment, and it's kind of fun. I like tripping for entertainment. How much am I learning? Not much at the moment, but like we'll figure it out together. So like we're trying to figure out as much as we can from these documents before we start asking ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT will give us answers, but right now we don't need answers. We're just going to wallow in our discovery and figure out the principles, and then eventually figure out where we want to go. Right? You get me? You get me? You feel me? You feel me? Understand? Understand. So like this is another thing because like if you guys and watch me do struggle with partial what's it called the things the partial whatever things people keep joining and then leaving. That's wild. I cannot believe you do that. Like that makes no sense to me. You weird people because they had to check if the stream was alive because they had to make sure that I'm not tripping with them. And it's kind of annoying that like people do that, but not in the. And then I did it wrong. That's funny. I keep deleting the thing. I keep deleting it. I deleted. Someone responded to the second story, and then now the story is gone, so they can't respond. So now I have to be like, haha, I changed it again. Let me say that again. Haha, I messed up again. And then I have to continue on with the world, and stop. Shut up. Pepper Steps is a cool person, but not in that sense. What? No. What? What am I saying? I don't know. Let's get back to work, people. Like I'm getting off track because I don't understand, and this is how studying works, bro. Like you study in such a way that it's chaos. Chaos reigns, bro. Chaos reigns, but order will be achieved eventually. And then this is like the telescoping thing, and then telescoping, but like telescoping is like the last thing that you do. Like, what is this going? What is going on? Where are these pages from? Because they look so good. They look good, but I don't know why they are here. Because I don't have any ways to be good. But now I've looked at all this stuff, and I have the partial sum knowledge. I know what a partial sum is because it's the sum of the first term of this, and then the first two terms, and then the second two, the three terms, and the fourth terms, and the five terms, and so on. You know what I mean? Because like that's how you partial sum it, because you need to make the nth term or whatever, and then you have to find it because like the sum, you have to make a sequence of partial sums, and then it has to converge to something, and if it doesn't converge, then it diverges, and then that's kind of a cool thing. So then, but you also have to make sure that it. No, wait, wait, chill, brother, chill, chill. He has shortcuts for me, and that's very nice. But right now, I need to figure out how this stuff works. And how am I going to do that in a way that is just broken? So, what we need to find out is this one of those basic ones where I just need to just remove the 4 over whatever and find the divergence? Because my question is this: x and 3n. That's the thing. I don't want to cheat, brothers. I don't want to cheat. So what we're gonna do is do the next best thing. Next question. My brothers in Christ, what is this? 2 and plus 2. Does that ring any bells? Does that ring any bells to you? I don't know. I don't know if it rings any bells to you, because I know that there's two factors here. There's a 2 over n. There's a 2 over n plus 2. Technically, we could like partial factory, but like technically we couldn't because that'll be weird. So should we partial factory? It says it right there. Partial factory. Hey, I'm a genius, brothers. I'm a genius. I am a genius. I am a genius. it. I didn't even look at that. People will think that like, yeah. No, 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 no. He saw that, and he saw the thing, and then he pretended as if he didn't see it. No, no, no. I did not see. You can track my eyes. You can track my eyes. You interesting people. I was not gonna. I was gonna say fools, but you can track my eyes and you can see that I am being legit. I did not mean to. I was not looking at that before I said partial factors thing, because that's what a coward would say. That's not, no, that's not what a coward would say. Because I said it and I'm not a coward. I did it because I'm just that good. You know what I mean? I'm just that good. So what I have to do is that you have to go like A plus B, and then I go it's like A with N, and then you have A B with N plus two. And again, that kind of nonsense. That kind of intrigue. You know, intrigue is intrigue, bro. But then the thing is, to find the actual thing is that you just got two, and then equals to A times N plus two, and then you have like the other side. It's like, because like we haven't done this on the channel, I don't think, because I just did that before. Wait, no, maybe I have. Maybe I have. I think I did actually. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. A lie or a lie. I'm just tripping in this stream, bro. Like the thing is, I'm built different in so many different ways that you can't understand how much built differentness I have. You know. So then in this case, minus two b equals to. So then it equals to b equals to what? What? Nope. Yeah, b equals to negative, no, equals to -1, and then a equals to um 2, e equals to 1. So we have 1 over n, and then a 1 over n plus 2. So then it could be that 1 over n, the 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 that goes to 0, and then n plus 2, that also goes to 0. So um, would the sum be 0 or no? That's my question. That's my preposition. That's my preposition. You know, prepositions are very important nowadays. They're very important nowadays because you just have to preposition them in such a way that people just understand that, you know? So like, no, wait, yeah, yep, 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 yep. Sorry. I am yapping too much, right? You know what I mean? But like, it's my channel and I can yap as much as I want. You know? Yeah, 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 yeah. Tripping. I haven't done this in so long. I'm not used to this platform as much. I feel like I need to speak at every turn to be as entertaining as possible. And it's not a bad idea, but at the same time, is it a good idea? That's the question at hand. Really? No. No. That's the question at hand. Really? No. That's wild. Okay, let's put the summation back. Oh yeah. Is that made it switch. Why am I laughing at my own joke? I don't know, because I want to. Understandable, actually. Yeah, I get you. Um, so then this that. Why was I using what? Why was I? Oh, I was. Wait, was I struggling for no reason back then? No, I wasn't. Just making sure. Just making sure. Just making sure. No, 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 no. Let's put these. No, 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 no. It's good to be streaming again, my friends. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back, bro. It's such a good feeling to be able to speak to the ether and and feel like it's being recorded, you know, because it is, you know, and it's just a wonderful feeling, bro. I feel like everybody should experience this at some time in their lifetime. In their lifetime, they should experience the feeling of living life vicariously on the camera. But it's not truly vicariously because you know that you're being watched. But like potentially, because like most times there's nobody here, right? Like most times. But today there's someone there. But is it just me? I don't know. I don't think it's me because my thing is closed. So if you chatter would like to say something, I would be glad for you to say something. Oh no, a Son influence is saying I wouldn't call you a chatter. You're a scholar knight because that's something that I was going to institute earlier on. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I instituted on that on my last stream. Anyone that is in the stream is now officially known as a scholar knight. A scholar knight. It's very nice because I'm Crown Prince Damien. That shebang. You know what I mean? So you just have to oblige to that kind of experience. N equals 1, right? Mm. So like you people should realize that like realize. I keep realizing that, and it's just glorious, you know, because like you have to understand that realize, realize, and then when you realize that, you just have to adapt. adapt. Just have to adapt, you know, adapt to the situation. So I'm gonna adapt in such a fashion that like people just have to realize, 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 realize. No, it's like a complicated version of real recognizes real. It's like realize. Tripping, bro. See, like, what if I was on drugs? But if I was, oh Lord, the world would reckon with me, and it would not be a good, pleasant experience. I don't think. At least it won't be the most present because, like, you'll be like, "What is going on?" Imagine going live. Oh, imagine going live on. Oh wow, on drugs too. People that do that, and what are they doing? Like the going live is already enough to like spare you to action that is impossible in normal life, in my opinion. Because you have to stay active. You have to say, wait, just keep yapping. It's like that's the the yap. Yeah, I'm, I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it. You know. Alright. Okay, so we have that set up, and then set that up, and then we have one over that, so then that's going to be 0 and 0 plus 0, so then that's going to be 0. But because we actually solved it by ourselves, we can ask ChatGPT, because that's how I do it. You solve it by yourself, and if you get it right, if you think you have it, do ChatGPT, because this is for a mark. If it was for free, I would not ask ChatGPT, at least not now. I would check like in later date. But like right now, since ChatGPT can help me, I can ask it for help. Since it's like a mark, I need the mark. And it's unable to upload the image, which is very annoying because it's just that kind of thing. So what I have to do is and log into my ChatGPT, because my what's it called, this thing, my browser loves me so much in the sense that it doesn't keep track of me. So when I remove myself from this thing, it says to me, why are you lacking? And I tell it, what do you mean? No, it tells, I'm saying, ah, what are you doing? Just let me enter my password. Thank you very much. Lower. No, not saying my password out loud. That's crazy, bro. That's wild, bro. Almost said his password out loud. Out loud. We're going to at least do one question this today. We're going to do at least one question today. And the thing is, that's what we've been doing. Like the past 3 streams or so, we've been doing like one question in the stream, and I do like 8 on my own. And it's fruitful because we do the question here and we struggle through it and then we figure it out. And right now, like I have 27 minutes of my allotted time left. And let me switch back to the thing, and then let's see if we got it right, you know? So we split it up, -1, da da da, blah blah blah. And I was completely wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. Because you have to put the thing and find the telescope and whatever. And it's just wrong. It was just wrong from the get go. Why I got 0? Because I found the limit. Let's see why it's so like, because I'm going to exit that. I got 0 because I found the limits. Why did I why did I feel like I said I found, but I only saw wrote the limits? I in my heart of hearts, I typed out I found, but I only wrote the limits, and I was saying I found the limits, but then that's wild, bro. That's wild. That's just crazy. Why? Why am I wrong? What? Oh, I see. So, what I have to do? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Ah, because okay. So what? Okay. So the telescoping makes it so it's n equals one. So then you have one over one, one minus three, and it cancels out. But you have to so you have to expand. So for telescoping, you have to expand over. Telescoping requires requires. Also, let me see how many views we got this time. 11 views is crazy. 11 views is good times. People are joining in, dropping out immediately. But like, it's still money. It's still money. It's, it's still something. It's still something. We got 11 views on a stream that lasted like 40 minutes, and that tells YouTube something that people don't stay, which is quite frustrating. But like, let's just go. I don't know how much you heard that because I remember I made it less sensitive to typing, I think. Maybe not. So, telescoping requires it or no? Yes. So, telescoping it requires you to do the first few terms because it just happens to be like that. So, then you go and put one, and okay, that's what I'm saying. So, what you have to figure out is find the rule. So, you expand, find the rule, and then take the limit. So that's the way that you do it. But in my case, what I did was I did it wrong and I found a limit in the wrong way. And interestingly, what I must also do is that now it's like 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. Oh, because this one cancels out. This one cancels out. So it's like the first one cancels. This one doesn't cancel. This one cancels out. This one doesn't cancel out. This one doesn't. This one cancels out because of this one, and this one cancels out because of this one. This one cancels out because of this one. So you have 1 plus 1 over 2, and minus the limit, and then the limit cancels out. Then these two approach 0, and then that gives you 1 and 1 plus 2. That makes sense. So if I got 0, it means I completed the thing wrong, and then it was like that kind of thing. Interesting. Interesting, bro. So, what we're going to do? What we're going to do? What we're going to do is this. So you go like one. So then that is it's in there. Then you expand out. You expand out real quick. Expand out. How would you expand out? You have to expand out. You have to expand. So you have to go like this. You have to go like 1 over 3, and then plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4, and then we have 1 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over minus 1 5. And then we can cancel out the last one. We're going well over when plus minus 1 over 6. Oh, no, because this one cancels out, this one cancels out, this one cancels out, and then that's the way that it is. And that's just the way it is. So, like, the other ones will cancel out eventually, and then you have just this and that. So, like, that's the way that the world just works. You know, man. You understand me? You understand that, people? I think you understand. I think the people understand. I definitely do, but I don't know if the people do. You know. So then that's the way that the sum works, and then what you're left with is like 1 plus 1 over 2. But like, let's put a dot 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 so that people know that it's expanding. Plus dot dot dot. You know. And we gotta yep, it works actually. Works exactly like that. So then it's minus 5. What is this for actually? What is this for? So accept the first two terms. So what? Oh, wait. The other ones. Where? What is n? What is n? Explain this, please. Explain this. Explain this. The Jedi Republic tries to fight the world, and the world is dead in so many ways. But where is the N? Why? Where is the N? Where is the N? What does the capitalized N symbolize? For all audio listeners, that's why I'm giving you the rundown there. Like I haven't been catering to you up until that, but like now I am. You know, from my audio listeners on Spotify. So now it's the upper limit due to the telescoping effect. What is a telescoping effect, bro? What is a telescoping effect? Allows us to see the cancellation. Okay, so that's how it works. Let's go and put the and number in so that we can get the answer. Yep, easy. But like, what? So the n is that kind of thing. 1 over n minus n minus 2. What? But why is there n plus 1? Why is there n plus 1? Why n plus 1? Because, okay, so because we have 1 over n, 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over n, 1 over n, whatever, then n plus 1. So why n plus 1 though? Let's see if we can isolate it somehow. I don't know how, but we need to figure this out, guys. We're gonna figure this out. Give me a huh, because I like saying huh to ChatGPT. Because like they'll be confused and they'll be like, "How are you doing?" It's like, yes, I see the confusion. What does and represent? Why do we introduce it? Then, but like, why does it become n plus 1? Why does it become n plus 1? No, no. Why the n plus 1? Please. Please. Yeah. Break it down clearly. So we're summoning, not summoning. We're summoning the series, and then we notice a telescoping effect where most bands cancel out. Understandable. Imagine if I did this on the Dominican trip, just went and was like, this is my accent. I don't change it. I just stay like this the entire time. God bless y'all. God bless your hearts. Bless your heart. That's how it's like. Am I throwing shade directly? Not really. But is there a person I'm technically throwing shade at? Maybe. 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 Jalebi, baby. But I still don't get it. Why is it n plus 1? Why is it n plus 1 and not n? Why n plus 1? Because we have the field theoretical effect cancels them out. The very last two are n plus 1 and n plus 2. And n is just n. Oh, because those are the last. Because okay, because we have an infinite amount of numbers, right? But the very last negative what? What do you mean? What, what what do you mean? Like what do you mean? What do you mean? Hitting the Jennifer Lawrence. What do you mean? Because everything else gets canceled out. So these ones get canceled out too. Because it's like n plus one is the last ones where they get canceled out in such a way that they get canceled out. And I don't know how to represent that in real life. You know what I mean? So what we can do is that we can look over here and look at our actual textbook and see maybe they have a difference in that specific connotation, right? So we're gonna check over to like the telescoping ones. I must have passed it. Should I go back? I think I should go back. People. I think I should go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I think I passed it. Ah, what is telescoping, bro? What is telescoping? It doesn't make sense. Not even in the textbook, bro. I'm confused. Everybody was confused. Nothing. Nobody was doing anything. Because copyrights. See. Look. N plus one. It cancels out. Then you have, ah, where are you getting this K plus one? Wait. So if you use K, so let me be 1 over, wait. 1 over n plus, what, but why is it plus 1? So in their case, you have the thing, but in my case, it's n plus 2 here. So then it'll be 1. So then this one, and then this one cancels. This one is 1 over 3. So then this one cancels. This one cancels. And then you have 1 over n that stays. 1 over k. 1 over k gets canceled. Why does 1 over k gets, yeah, 1 over k gets canceled. The previous, no, because there's no other one. 1 over k plus 1 would stay, and 1 over k plus 2 would stay. But there wouldn't be a 1 over k because, but would there be a 1 over k? I'm tripping and I'm loving it. Tell him queso dude. Like what? Ah! Why? But then you have 1 over 1 over 1 over 1. So things be trippy. I don't know. Because I know this is 3 over 2. This makes sense. The thing makes sense. But the n over 1 does not make sense to me. because like n over one, yeah. So okay, so the first two are this and this. So this happens because every minus one is canceled with a plus one. So the remaining terms look like this: 1 plus 1 over 2, 1 n plus 1 plus 1 n plus 2, because this 1 over 3 gets canceled, 1 over 4 gets canceled, but 1 over n plus 1 does not get canceled, right? Because this one doesn't get canceled, and then this one does not get can what? Ah, they're the very last terms. I still don't get it. Uh, we're going to we're gonna find it out. Huh? Ask it one more time. We're hitting it like I cannot understand. Okay, let's go even slower. Slower down. Okay, we broke it into partial sums. Understandable. Write out the first few terms. Understandable. No terms cancel. Exclamation point. Yes. What terms don't cancel? The very first terms, and the last two terms. Why don't the last two terms cancel out? Why why don't the last two cancel out? That's what we're looking for, because we're figuring out what does that mean. What the last two, because there's nothing to cancel them with. It looks like this. Yeah. So the last two don't, because there's no more positive terms left to whatever. Ah, we've run out of free things. No, that's not good. That's not good. So we don't have extra things because the 1 over 3 positive, positive, negative, 1 over 2, because we don't have any positive terms left to cancel them out with. So this term, 1 over n plus 1, will have no positive terms, and then the other one will also have no negative terms. How, if ah. So what I need to figure out is like, okay, we're going to go over to a new chat and we're going to ask the same question. So the question is for the sum, okay, understandable. For the for for the sum, um uh the infinite sum series, yeah, infinite series 2 over n n plus 2, what is the finite sum equal to? Okay, extract the data. Starting at the first few terms, you have the telescoping series with most scalar. So telescoping means that it will cancel out over and over, right? Right? Or telescoping is just you need to find uh you need to find sequence, yeah, a formula. So it has to have a formula within it somehow, where you find it and find the SK whatever. So as S and then K, that kind of no, interesting thing. So the telescoping series with leaves you with only 1/1 and 1 plus 2. Shouldn't you have a limit thing? Where's our n plus one? What about shouldn't you what about the last two terms? Why did I not say about? I don't know why I keep doing this. I just keep saying something and then good catch. Catch the things and then the whatever. And then most of the things cancel out. What's left of the first terms, the rest of the remaining terms or whatever. Why is this thing now it's tripping? It's now being more simple. Why is it so annoying, bro? Figure out tomorrow when I get taught in class. But at the same time, I want to get this done. So we're going to look at the next question. So for this, so help me Lord. So help me Lord. I want to find out the way that you can save me. Please, Lord, save me from iniquity. I don't want to die. It's not part of my plan. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Wow. Wow, wow. Why does the world try to kill me at every turn? Why must I? Whoa! So that one is the telescoping as well. That one is a telescoping as well. Wow, wow, wow. So telescoping is telescoping. It's very weird. Telescoping is telescoping. Telescoping. Ugh, we have to do Duolingo, brothers. We need to do Duolingo, like for real. Um. Okay, so what we've learned from this so far is that telescoping is weird. Like this is telescoping here. This is also telescoping. These are all telescoping series. And that for that at what? Go back. This is also telescoping. I think. Yeah, most likely. Um. Um. And then geometric. And I'm confused. You just have to figure out situations that the tribute. You know. But when you don't understand the tribute, tribute, tribute. But what does that mean? I don't know. All I know is that the tribute tributes the tribute. And what you must agree with is that the tribute understands the tribute, right? What are you saying tribute for? I don't know. Nothing. Because that's not the point. The point is to figure out what going on. Reasonable crash out. What? Why? What? For real? Ah! This is annoying in several ways, and I am tweaking. But like, what we need to do is find out one more question. I want to find out one more question and then continue, and then we can leave tomorrow. And I finish this entire assignment. It's only like 5 questions left. I only have one, two, three, four. Yeah, four questions left. So that's not that bad. And I'll figure that out tomorrow. But like I want to find out one more. Let's see if we can find out one more. I think what we can do is we can figure out this six and ask our good friend ChatGPT what the six is and what's in the six, the city. And then we can figure out what's going on here and figure out the things that are broken. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why is that? Yeah, I was like, my brother, why mommy wouldn't be saying reasonable crash out? That's just wild if mommy was saying that. I was like, what? What is going on? What is going on? The world is broken, and I am broken too. And the world must find out why the world must know the things known. And I have 13 views, bro. 13 views. 13 views is glorious, bro. Glorious views. Views. See, that's why. Like, the thing is, see, that's why I understand greed. I understand greed now. I want more of those. I want more views. I want more views. I want more views. Okay, now let's go back over here, and then I'm going to ask the other one. Whatever. Ah, let's go over the place. Thank you. Okay. No, I don't want this one. I want the other one. I want the other one. Bro, what's going on? Okay, thank you. Thank you. What? No, no, what? I'm tripping in a way that the people will not understand. Okay, there we go. There is no attachment in this one. Oh, there is. Because. So what happened to the one that I was just working on, you? No phones. Um,
Why? 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 Why?
hit it
Why?
again.
Why? 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 Why?
Hit,
Why?
hit
Why?
one more time.
Why? 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 Why?
Lord save me. Let's go back to that. Okay. X m divided by 3 raised to power n. Let's see if it gets the situation. Okay, we're looking at the series. And why is it putting it as 0? A is 1, x over 3 over x, and then this end is converges. So, okay. So, what must happen is that you do the first term is x 0. Da, da, da. So then you know that the thing is okay. So you put a number in. So for our question, we have 1. So you put the number in and you get the x over 3. So then that's the thing. But then, can you tell me um, the values I need to know one more thing. You know what I mean? In the sense that the common ratio is x over 3. So then that's how we have to do this. So that's the okay. That makes more sense to me. So r is less than that. So now I need to know um the interval in which x, in the interval of x values in which the series converges. I wanted to see what they mean by that because I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. To determine it, you just have to find the examined ratio, and x over 3. So then it's minus 3 over the whatever. And then, so what you're doing is just that you're figuring out, you're simplifying inequalities. And that's the way it is. Okay. Got it. I got it very much. Interval notation is you use the things, and that's okay. Minus 3 and 3. And then find the sum for those values. And then, so now the sum formula in terms of x. So it'll be x minus 3. Yeah, so it'll be okay. So you just put the x there, and the common ratio is that. So then it's just like, okay. So then, okay. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. A, the first term is x over 3. So then you go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So it'll be x. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Minus x. And then that's the answer for that. There we go. That's now on.
Why? Why? Why?
Did it one more
Why?
time.
Why? Why?
Why does it say it's wrong? Why is this world so annoying? Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I respect it. I respect it for real, for real. Ah. Why? It was wrong. What's it wrong? What's wrong? What the ah? Okay. So is it three negative three what? Mm, 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 mm. That is why. That is why. That is why. That is why I don't like why. Okay. Okay. That should be it. I try it one more time because we made some mistakes there. We said it. We put it up the wrong way. I need a celebration one too. I need a celebration gift because that was I want to celebrate, but I won't celebrate because it's just annoying in ways that it's just. So I made it. I made it out the trenches. We made it out of the trenches, people. 1 hour and 50 and 1 hour and 11 minutes in, we made it. People, I'm going to leave. I could have done Duolingo on stream, but nah, I'll do it by myself. It's more productive. I have 150-day streak. You can see that on my story. Follow Amy Sabanjo on Amy's Views on Instagram because I post things. I show things there. You'll get more. You could get more frequent uploads. Who knows? But really, it's not really. It's more. I just post on my story a lot. But like people, I'm glad that you stick with me through this thick and thin, through this tumultuous time, and figuring out why the world is placed against me, while this kind of situations kind of tear me down. We persevered and saw that God is good in the end. And as such, people, that's why we persevere. We continue to move on. We continue to do the things that are right and move along with strength and dignity. So, people, keep on pushing on and be yourself, but be who God wants you to be. I'm just being very philosophical and very inspirational for no reason because I made a victory. I made it further than I thought I was gonna, and I'm putting on an accent that I shouldn't be, because I have no affiliation with the accent that I'm using. But like, thank you, people. Um, Good night. It's been it's I'm going to sleep. Bye bye.